Please be seated, everyone. The guest is about to arrive. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. A very good morning to our esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, our honorable professors and enthusiastic participants. I, Yamini Gupta, along with my co-host Tanya Raizada, feels great pleasure to welcome you all to this dynamic 2 days international conference on emerging trends in technology and management 2024, where knowledge meets innovation and ideas transcend boundaries. Today, we gather an inspiring community of academicians, research scholars, corporate executives, professionals and students, all united by a shared passion for learning, collaboration and progress. This conference promises to be a platform for thought-provoking discussions, groundbreaking research and insightful exchanges, as we collectively strive to push the frontiers of our respective fields. Let's embark on this exciting journey together and make today truly impactful. Let us begin our 2 days international conference by invoking the blessings of Ma Saraswati. I humbly invite all the esteemed dignitaries to come forward for the sacred lighting of lamp, symbolizing the dispelling of ignorance and the illumination of our minds and hearts. I humbly request all the dignitaries to please come. I request the dignitaries to please be seated over there. We will now be playing the Gul Geet of our college, Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Technology, that carries the essence of who we are and what we strive to become. With due respect, we request everyone to kindly stand up.
देश है प्रथम रखे यह ध्यान, अग्रणी शिक्षा का संस्थान। देश है प्रथम रखे यह ध्यान, अग्रणी शिक्षा का संस्थान। बना दो महाराजा के नाम हमारा अग्रसेन संस्थान। देश है प्रथम रखे यह ध्यान, अग्रणी शिक्षा का संस्थान। निसर्गमय परिवेश है अपना, स्वच्छ पवित्र रहे हर कोना। सजग प्रबंधन सफल योजना, सघन प्रशिक्षण योग साधना। प्रयोगशाला कक्षा परिसर बने शोध संस्थान। देश है प्रथम रखे यह ध्यान, अग्रणी शिक्षा का संस्थान। इसी मंत्र को अपना कर हम होंगे चरित्रवान। देश है प्रथम रखे यह ध्यान, अग्रणी शिक्षा का संस्थान। बन जाए अभय प्रदाता, मात पिता गुरु ऋण है हम पर यही सनातन ज्ञान। देश है प्रथम रखे यह ध्यान, अग्रणी शिक्षा का संस्थान। बना दो महाराजा के नाम हमारा अग्रसेन संस्थान। देश है प्रथम रखे यह ध्यान, अग्रणी शिक्षा का संस्थान।
Aditi Devo Bhavan. My humble request to DG sir, Professor Desai sir, please come on the stage, sir. Please sir, please come on the stage. It's a humble time to facilitate our guests and dignitaries present in this international conference, the day which was scheduled a couple of months ago. For felicitation, our guest of honor, Shri Ganpati ji, I would make a humble request to our founder chairman sir to please welcome him, Shri Ganpati ji. Founder chairman sir will felicitate our guest of honor, Shri Ganpati ji. Founder chairman sir, please humble request to felicitate and please have a good clapping. For welcoming to our keynote speaker, Professor Prashanshu ji, I would request to DG sir. DG sir, please welcome, please felicitate our Professor Prashanshu ji from NAB. And another keynote speaker is Mr. Sanjay Kathkad, who is the regional north head from MCX. For him, I would request to Director Ma'am, please felicitate Sanjay Kathkad ji. Please have a good clapping. It's a day, great day which has. Professor Amit Gupta, head of the department and general chair of this conference, will felicitate our founder chairman, sir. Please, sir. Please have a good clapping. Please, sir. Warm welcome. Dr. Neeru Gupta will felicitate our DG sir, Professor Desai. Dr. Neeru Gupta, please felicitate. Dr. Sanjeev Sharma, please felicitate our director ma'am. Dr. Anju Bharti ma'am, please felicitate our Dean R&I, Professor Sachin Gupta. Dr. Ratika will facilitate Dr. Amit Gupta, our own HOD, our dear friend, and I also welcome heartiest welcome to all the head of the departments of our MAID, also from our other colleges who are present here. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Technology was established in the year 1999 by the Maharaja Agrasen Technical Education Society, promoted by a group of well-known industrialists, businessmen and professionals with the aim of promoting quality education in the field of technology and management. We are delighted to share with you that in the recent equality, MAID proudly secured the 5th rank among India's emerging colleges. This honor was given by India Today MDR Survey 2023. The Department of Management was established in the year 2004 under GGSIP University. The Department of Management is committed to develop excellence in management education, hereby providing managers with a rich blend of managerial, entrepreneurial, technical and social skills. Our endeavor is to promote well-qualified and well-equipped management personnel to the industry on a continuous basis. The international conference to assess emerging economic, business and technological trends in India and globally. It serves as a platform for sharing knowledge, fostering discussion and generating insights on these topics. With keynote speakers and interactive sessions, this event offers valuable perspectives on current challenges, future opportunities and encourages collaborations and partnership. We feel immense pleasure to welcome Professor Dr. Ravi Kumar Gupta sir to share his insights and speak about the upcoming international conference theme. With his vast experience and dedication to the academic excellence, I am sure his words will inspire us all. We request you, sir.
After the humble duty of welcoming our dignitaries, Atithi Devo Bhavai, my humble duty is to appraise the House about the theme of this conference, the purpose, the objectives for which we have assembled here today in this conference. Of course, the title is of Emerging Trends in Technology and Management. It's a very generic title, but we identified 4 core areas for this conference, very emerging and thrust areas which we have identified. First is SDG 2030, Sustainable Development Goals 2030. All the countries, they have taken together, they have assembled together, and they are thinking the same direction for the sustainability of this earth, to which everybody is a part of that. Though they have identified 17 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, but consigning and reducing to the 6th one, which are to reduce the poverty, health and well-being, quality education, gender equality and women empowerment, clean water, and partnership to collectively to work for this all SDGs. This is the introduction of this SDG theme which we have included in our conference, on which the different dimensions we will be discussing and having the paper presentations. It's a very interesting to just to point out only, we in India having this Sanatan Dharma, we always have been belief in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. If we believe in this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and everybody follow it, then there is no need for the SDG aspirations. Second is theme which we have identified is IKS, Indian Knowledge System. The Hindi version name is Bharatiya Gyan Parampara. It's very important and energetic issue, and we definitely appreciate that the present government has created a very great awareness, concern and promotion about the Indian knowledge system during the last 10 years. And very recent example is that Government of India has established a separate Department of Indian Knowledge System in the Ministry of Education for the better promotion and the development of IKS. What does it mean, IKS? IKS in one line means we are going back to rejuvenate our old knowledge, specifically which has been compiled during last 5,000 years. And India, here we mean Akhand Bharat. See, presently the India has a area of around 33,000 square kilometers, but the Akhand Bharat to which we are talking about, that was way back to Samrat Vikramaditya, it was used to be more than 1 lakh square kilometer. That was Akhand Bharat. And it was there, yes, at that time, from the Samrat Vikramaditya era to the 12th century, we had the great universities, Takshashila, Nalanda, Vikramshila and so on. That's why we were called as a Vishnu Guru. And from the business point of view also, it was at the 5th century to the 13th century in the international business. Please students, just you may note it down. In the international business, our contribution was more than 70%, which is today only 2%. The point is that we need to have this Indian knowledge system to revive, to get an awareness and of course regenerate it from a number of point of view also. Third area we identify is the entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is not a new, it's an old one. But yes, in this era also, it is again becoming a buzzword where we are talking about setting up a business with the conglomeration of the technology and innovation. And yes, out of that, now the new word has emerged, unicorn. Unicorn, a company which has established and which has reached to the firm value level of $1 billion. In Indian terms, very simpler words, the firm value is around 8,500 crore rupees. And there are a number of examples. The persons, it may be Sachin Bansal and Vinny Bansal of Flipkart, it may be Bhavish Agarwal of Ola, Uber, number of companies are there. They attained that level of valuation of firm 8,500 crore rupee within a span to 5 years only. So this is an emerging out of this one. But I greatly proudly discuss that the name of our college is behind Maharaja Agrasen. Maharaja Agrasen, yes, was there 5,000 years ago. He promoted entrepreneurship. He developed and established a city of trade, that's called Agroha, for the promotion of international trade. And yes, he followed one concept of 1 rupee and 1 eat. That was to, with the 1 eat, 1 brick, one can, yes, create his own house, and with the 1 rupee, one can carry out the business. Means anybody who want to settle down in the city of trade, Agroha, then all the families, the number was estimated that 1 lakh families were there. They used to contribute to the new coming person with 1 rupee and 1 brick. With the brick, he can build up the house. With the rupee one. So that's the true example of Maharaja Agrasen, 5,000 years ago, whose father fought in Mahabharata also, in the support of Pandavas. And at that time, he was only of 15 years old only, and he was made king also. The point is that this is a concept in our Indian history, Indian literature, everywhere is there. The fourth is important aspect is of AI in business, artificial intelligentsia application business. Some technical words are there, machine learning algorithms, deep learning, natural language processing, computer vision. These are being used right now in all the functions of business. These are the 4 core areas we have identified for this conference, and yes, we may assure you that we have received a substantial number of papers, and the presenters will be discussing in this conference, in 2 days conference, in this variant. Apart from that, from various business functions area also, digital economy, talent management, fintech and green marketing, these areas also are identified, and with this one. At this end, I just say yes, this is the day which was scheduled under our guidance of our HOD Professor Amit Gupta, the team, and all the faculty of the department, they have worked together to reach at this level, today's level. So with this hope, I just close my words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to introduce our distinguished academician and leader, Professor Dr. Neelam Sharma ma'am, who is currently working as the director of Maharaja Aghasen Institute of Technology, Delhi, with over 30 years of experience in electronic engineering. She holds a PhD from UP Technical University and a BE Honours from Thakur Institute. Her research focuses on VLSI design, nanotechnology, CAD, VHDL and computer architecture. She has guided 5 PhD scholars, authored over 75 research papers and 5 books, and led projects with organizations like World Bank and AICTE, making significant contribution to both academics and industry. I would like to invite Professor Dr. Neelam Sharma ma'am on stage to say a few words for the esteemed audience. Let's give her a huge round of applause.
So a very good morning to one and all. A very good morning and a very warm welcome to esteemed Founder and Chief Advisor MAITS, Shri Nand Kishore Garg, who has established this institute from the very beginning. 1999 was the year when the institute was established in a small campus of Sultanpuri, and from there we have come to this big campus. So a big round of applause to our guiding light and to the person who has turned stones, who has established this institute from brick to brick, from person to person. A very, very warm welcome to him. I would also like to welcome our Director General, Dr. J.V. Desai, who is here to guide and assist us in all our endeavors. Professor S.S. Deswal, the Dean Academics, Professor Sachin Gupta, Dr. Amit Gupta, Dr. Ravi Gupta, Dr. M.K. Bhatt, the Senior Professors of the Management Department. I am pleased to announce that we have a lot of guests of honors and keynote speakers over here who will be guiding you through the day. And the sessions today are the guest of honor Shri Ganpati Ji, RSS Pracharak, keynote speaker Mr. Sanjay Gakar Ji, Regional Head North MCX, keynote speaker 2 Mr. Sachin Kumar Ji, Senior Vice President Syndico UK. He will be joining us online. And we have the main keynote speaker also, keynote speaker 3, Professor Pranshu, Dean of NLU. So a big round of applause to all our speakers who are here today, और जो कि हम लोग के साथ में सेशंस शेयर करेंगे और जो न्यू ट्रेंड्स ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी एंड मैनेजमेंट है उसके बारे में बात करेंगे. तो और दूसरा, मैं सारे फैकल्टी मेंबर्स को और सारे स्टूडेंट्स को भी इनवाइट करना चाहती हूँ, वेलकम करना चाहती हूँ टू दिस 2-day कॉन्फ्रेंस. अब हमारा जो मैनेजमेंट है, मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट है, मैं देख रही हूँ कि धीरे धीरे 180 की स्ट्रेंथ से जो केवल MBA होता था, अब BBA के स्टूडेंट्स भी इसमें आ चुके हैं, तो BBA की भी 120 की स्ट्रेंथ हो चुकी है. तो 300 स्ट्रेंथ इनटेक एवरी ईयर एंड नाउ 600 स्टूडेंट्स. So it is a big department now, and it is, you are all going to turn managers, and you are going to turn out bright and control whatever is being offered to you. So a big round of applause to all the faculty and all the students sitting over here. एक बात और मैं कहना चाहूँगी कि मैं धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली देख रही हूँ, जैसे जैसे मैं डाटा अपडेट करती हूँ NBA के लिए या फिर अदर जो है हमारे जैक की इंस्पेक्शंस आती हैं उसके लिए मैं डाटा अपडेट करती हूँ, तो MBA के स्टूडेंट्स का जो डेटा है उसमें हमारा ग्रेजुअली जो पैकेज है दैट इज़ ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग. द एवरेज पैकेज इनिशियली इट यूज टू बी 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, and now it is almost 7 lakhs, between 6.5 and 7 lakhs. So the average package of students who are going out, it is increasing, and this is also showing that faculty is working hard and students are also working hard. तो इस पैकेज को हमें और ज़्यादा बढ़ाना है, so that we come in the best college. We do come in the best college so that we improve ourselves and we come out better. We are candidates for good industries that are coming to recruit us. We are also in a way of becoming entrepreneurs. It is a great honor to welcome all of you to the International Conference on Emerging Trends in Technology and Management. This conference provides an important platform for discussing the rapidly changing landscape of technology and management, both in India as well as abroad. The key themes for the conference are sustainable development goals in the Indian knowledge system, बिग डेटा एनालिसिस के ऊपर बहुत सारा काम हो रहा है. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड ग्रीन मार्केटिंग आर असेंशियल फॉर एड्रेसिंग द चैलेंजेस एंड अपॉर्चुनिटीज दैट वी फेस टुडे. The conference received an overwhelming response and we got 150 registrations with 80 research papers. We are privileged to participate from notable institutes such as Jamia Millia Islamia, Jamia Hamdard Deemed University, Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management, O.P. Jindal University, Amity University, Indira Gandhi University, JP School and many more. Some papers we have also received from abroad which Dr. Amit will be declaring. And also the hard work that has been put in the papers, we will be giving awards for the best papers, and also the papers will be published in the Scopus Index UGC care listed and peer reviewed journals. ठीक है, तो इसी के साथ में इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के साथ में मैं एक और अनाउंसमेंट करना चाहती हूँ that as you all know that this is the silver jubilee year of our institute. 25 साल चलते चलते इसी राह में हमारे पूरे हो चुके हैं और बहुत मेहनत के साथ में यहाँ तक हम आके खड़े हुए हैं. 23rd से लेकर 26 तक we are going to organize huge many events are going to be organized like paper presentation, debate presentation, technical poster presentation, internship fair, hack with mate. बहुत सारे competitions आप ही लोग बच्चों के लिए organize किए जा रहे हैं. So each one is requested and instructed to contribute to come for these events on the Silver Jubilee and make the event a grand success. We will also be planning a big day outside of the Silver Jubilee. Thank you all, thank you very much, and big congratulations to the team.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insightful and inspiring words. Your valuable words have given us much to reflect on, and we are truly grateful for the wisdom and experience you have shared with us today.
It's our honor to introduce the visionary behind this esteemed institution, our respected founder and chief advisor, Dr. Nand Kishore Garg sir, Chancellor of Maharaja Agrasen University and founder of its Technical Education Society. He holds degree in chemistry and law from Delhi University. A distinguished orator, he has served 3 terms in the Delhi Legislative Assembly and has been awarded multiple honors including the Best Parliamentarian Award. For over 21 years, he has been a leader in technical and professional education while actively engaging in social and religious causes. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Sir, and now I would like to invite Sir for his enlightening words.
नमस्कार. 2 दिन की आपका ये इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस एमर्जिंग ट्रेंड्स इन मैनेजमेंट एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, जिसमें हमारे मध्य में की स्पीकर के तौर पर हमारे ही अपने प्रशांशु जी हैं, डीन नेशनल लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी, कक्खड़ जी हैं, और बाकी ये भी जुड़ेंगे ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन. MBA 2004 में हमने शुरू किया. 1998 में जब इंद्रप्रस्थ यूनिवर्सिटी का एक्ट पास करने के लिए मैं लगा हुआ था दिल्ली विधानसभा में, उस समय सबका एक ही प्रश्न था कि कॉलेज कौन जोड़ेगा इससे, क्योंकि दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय से कोई भी सेल्फ फाइनेंसिंग इंस्टीट्यूशन जुड़ नहीं सकता था, और इसलिए दिल्ली में नए कॉलेजेस नहीं खुले. जो भी खुले, ये शेयर चांस था कि जो ज़्यादातर 99% कॉलेज जब जब मेरी विचारधारा के लोग सत्ता में थे, उस समय कॉलेज खुले 1967 से 72, 1990 और 93 से 98 के बीच में। क्योंकि एजुकेशन को प्रोमिनेंस देना गांधी जी का सपना था, डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी इसके लिए कितना काम किया ये लोगों को अधिकांश को नहीं मालूम। इसलिए मेरा अनुरोध है कि एक मेरी किताब नेशनल बुक ट्रस्ट से छपी हुई है, डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी एज एन एजुकेशनिस्ट, वो कम से कम जो एजुकेशन फील्ड में हैं उन सबको पढ़ना चाहिए। तो आपको ये पता चलेगा कि एक व्यक्ति यंगेस्ट वाइस चांसलर इंग्लिश टाइम में बना, अंग्रेज़ों के राज में होते हुए उन्होंने रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर जो पहले नोबेल लॉरेट थे उनकी इच्छा को किस प्रकार से पूरा कराया कि बंगला के अंदर कन्वोकेशन हो, बंगला के अंदर पढ़ाई हो और भारतीय भाषाएं और भारतीय तत्व अंग्रेज़ों के राज में 1930 के आसपास सोचना और उनको लागू करवाना कितना बड़ा काम है आप लोग शायद अंदाज़ा नहीं लगा सकते। आज भी विश्व स्तर की एक ही इंस्टीट्यूट है भारत में, इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ साइंस, नाम सुना होगा आपने, बेंगलोर, जहाँ से गणपति जी कर्नाटका से हैं। उसके एस्टेब्लिशमेंट में जहाँ टाटा परिवार का, महाराजा मैसूर का और तीसरे व्यक्ति थे डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी, जिन्होंने उस इंस्टीट्यूशन को सोचा और गठन किया और उसको लागू कराया। ऐसे व्यक्ति ने शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में क्या क्या किया है ये भारत के लोगों को नहीं बताया है। दिल्ली के अंदर ही नेशनल फिजिकल लेबोरेटरी साइंस के स्टूडेंट्स को ज़्यादातर को मालूम होगा, एक नेशनल इम्पोर्टेंस की चीज़ है जिसकी स्थापना डॉक्टर मुखर्जी ने की थी। ये मैं इसलिए बता रहा हूँ कि इस देश के अंदर एक ऐसा विमर्श बना दिया गया जैसे सब कुछ करना कुछ ही लोगों ने किया था और बाकी लोगों ने ना देश की आज़ादी में भाग लिया ना इस देश को आगे बढ़ाने में भाग। ये हमें टोटल एजुकेशन सिस्टम आज हम जो ढो रहे हैं, मैकाले द्वारा स्थापित पूरी न्याय व्यवस्था और पूरी शिक्षा व्यवस्था, जिस मैकाले ने बड़े गर्व से कहा था कि मैं भारतीयों को ऐसा बना दूंगा कि वो केवल नाम के भारतीय रहेंगे, विचार से, ज्ञान से, सोच से वो बिल्कुल अभारतीय हो जाएंगे, तो बना के दिखाया उसने। उन्हीं कानूनों को हम 1858 ऑनवर्ड्स नेशनल लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी के बैठे हैं, 1857 के बाद हमें दबाने के लिए, हमें मैनेज करने के लिए जो कानून बनाए थे उन्हीं कानूनों को हम ढो रहे हैं। पहली बार 1 जुलाई से 3 कानूनों को भारतीय रूप दिया गया। इसका असर आप देखेंगे आने वाले 5-4 साल। 7 करोड़ पेंडिंग मुकदमे हों जिस देश के अंदर मुकदमे हुआ नहीं करते थे, होते थे तो आपस में बैठ के उनके सॉल्यूशन होते थे। इस देश के अंदर सब कुछ हमने वो किया जो इस देश के लिए अनुकूल नहीं था। राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति पहली बार अब 2020 से आई है, लागू भी हुई है, परंतु इसके इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में ही 10 साल लगेंगे, इसके फ्रूट्स आने में फिर 10 साल लगेंगे। भारतीय भाषाओं के माध्यम से पढ़ाई नहीं हो सकती, ये एक हमारे अंदर विश्वास पैदा कर दिया। मेडिकल और इंजीनियरिंग की पढ़ाई अब शुरू हो गई है भारतीय भाषाओं में। हम कोई भी अपने नॉर्मल वे में यहाँ पर 95% वो बच्चे बैठे हैं जिनकी मदर लैंग्वेज हिंदी है, तो हमारे सारा जो कंडक्ट ऑफ बिजनेस है, सारी बातचीत है वो इंग्लिश में होगी। जो बच्चे आज भी 20% बच्चे ऐसे हैं जो कॉलेज में आने के बाद बेचारे सीखते हैं स्पोकन इंग्लिश, तो बहुत देर लगती है सीखने। क्यों नहीं उनको ये हीन भावना डाल दी गई कि जो इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं बोल सकता वो अच्छा वकील नहीं बन सकता, अच्छा प्रोफेसर नहीं हो सकता। ज्ञान परंपरा में मुझे अच्छा कोई ये बताएगा कि सूरज की दूरी पृथ्वी से कितनी है? कोई हाथ खड़ा करके बताएं, क्योंकि आप लोग विज्ञान के नहीं होंगे। डिस्टेंस बिटवीन सन एंड अर्थ लगभग रोज ही बातचीत विमर्श में आती है, कितनी दूरी है कोई नहीं बता पाएगा। सारे पढ़े लिखे लोग बैठे, साइंस वाले इंजीनियरिंग वाले भी बैठे हैं। दुर्भाग्य है। नीलम जी, नीरज जी भी बैठे हैं। और कितना मुश्किल हो रहा है बताना। तो नापी कैसे थी, मेजरमेंट कैसे हुआ, जिस पॉइंट पे मैं आना, मतलब इसको अब आपने मिलियन और ये बता दी, वैसे 9 करोड़ 35 लाख हम बचपन से पढ़ते हैं, वो याद है, पर ये नापी कैसे होगी। मैं इसलिए लाना चाह रहा हूँ कि जो सो कॉल्ड आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, जो आर्टिफिशियल है ही नहीं, इंटेलिजेंस है, ज्ञान है, और विशेष ज्ञान फिर विज्ञान हो जाएगा, विज्ञान। इसीलिए हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी के स्लोगन में भी जो ध्येय वाक्य है वो कोई पढ़ते नहीं ना। अब हमने ये अपना गीत बनाया, कुल गीत, कितने लोगों ने ध्यान से सुना, मुश्किल से, और उसको थोड़ा सा मनन करके 2-4 बार उसको पढ़ें और समझें तो हमारा विज़न और मिशन क्या है उस गीत के अंदर क्लियर है। एक गीत के अंदर सारी की सारी हमारा जो सोच है, जो 1998 से इस काम में लगे, क्यों लगे, क्या उद्देश्य है, वो केवल और केवल इस गीत के 4 मिनट के अंदर है। परंतु उसको याद करना बड़ी दूर का बात है। उसके लिए ढंग से 4 मिनट बिताना कितना मुश्किल हो जाता है हमें खड़े होकर, मुझे समझ में आती थी। दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के 100 साल में पहली बार कुल गीत बना, परंतु हिंदू यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर कितने दिन से है। काशी जी का जो बनारस हिंदू यूनिवर्सिटी है, कब से है। ये सारी चीज़ें हुआ करती थी। भारत के अंदर मैकाले की शिक्षा पद्धति के आने से पहले 4 लाख गुरुकुल थे, और उसके अंदर पढ़ाई, गुरुकुल का अर्थ ये नहीं था कि केवल 10-5 बच्चे बैठा थे। जो भी जीवन के लिए आवश्यक था वो सब कुछ पढ़ाया जाता, परंतु उसके लिए फॉर्मल नहीं थी कि कोई सर्टिफिकेट दे रहे हैं, कोई डिग्री दे रहे हैं, कोई कन्वोकेशन हो रहे हैं, कोई काला हैट पहन के फिर थोड़ा तमाशा होकर उनको फेंकने का, वो तमाशे नहीं थे। परंतु भारत के अंदर पाई का मान, पाई क्या होती है आपके, फिर साइंस के लिए जाया था, उसका टोटल एग्जैक्ट 4 डेसिमल तक बताना भारत के विद्वानों ने बताया। आप हम सब उसको किसको दे देंगे, उसकी जो क्रेडिट किसको देंगे। सूर्य के चारों ओर पृथ्वी घूमती है, यह बात कहने वालों को पत्थर मारने की सजा थी कि जब तक पत्थर मारो जब तक वो मर ना जाए। परंतु सबसे पहली बार जिसने कहा तो उसको सज़ा मिली, तो उसने हाथ जोड़ कहा जी जो मैंने कहा वो गलत है, जो आपके बाइबल में लिखा है वो सच है, बच गया। थोड़े दिन बाद धीरे धीरे सच आया। तो कोपरनिकस का रोड पढ़ते हुए दिल्ली में आते जाते नहीं, पढ़ते हैं नहीं पढ़ते, सड़क पे जाते हैं तो वो नाम पढ़ने के बाद भी हमें ये ध्यान आना चाहिए नाम क्यों रखा गया, नहीं आता। क्योंकि हमने केवल इम्तिहान पास करने के लिए, हमारा फोकस एक पेपर को पास करना, जिस दिन पेपर दे दिया उससे अगले दिन कागज़ भी फेंक दिए और इरेज भी कर दिया अपने दिमाग से कि मैंने पढ़ लिया, पास हो गया, दैट्स ऑल, डिग्री मिल जाएगी। ये दुर्भाग्य हम 75 साल से ढो रहे हैं। इसीलिए अपने आप को IITian कहने वाले, दिल्ली का सत्यानाश करने के बाद भी वो IITian है, परंतु बाकियों को वो अनपढ़ मानते हैं। हमने जब MBA शुरू किया तो हमने सोचा यहाँ कोई कंपटीशन होगा। पूरे IB यूनिवर्सिटी में 18-20 मेरिट में, जिस एग्जामिनेशन सिस्टम को मैं बहुत नहीं मानता, लगभग सारी मेरिट हमारे कॉलेज की आती। देयर इज़ नो कंपटीशन। कंपटीशन पैदा करने हमने ही अपना AICTE से एक अप्रूवल और लिया है, महाराजा अग्रसेन बिजनेस स्कूल 180 सीटों का शुरू किया है कि जिसके अंदर हम कुछ सिलेबस को लेटेस्ट कर सकें। जो आप लोग गखड़ जी या दूसरे बैंक से भी आए हुए सज्जन हैं, ये जो कुछ लेटेस्ट ट्रेंड्स हैं वो रोज़ाना क्यों नहीं बात कर सकते। क्योंकि यदि इम्तिहान पास कराना है तो उतना काफ़ी है, परंतु जीवन के अंदर सफल करना है, एक अच्छा मानव बनाना है, एक अच्छा इंसान बनाना है, अच्छे मैनेजर पैदा करने हैं, तो आपको अपडेट करना होगा। अपने आप को अपडेट रहने के लिए आपको रोज़ पढ़ने की आदत डालनी। डॉक्टर N.K. कक्कड़ हमारे जो फाउंडर डायरेक्टर थे, वो इसीलिए शुरू में ही 2003 से कोशिश की कि रोज़ाना क्वेश्चन ऑफ द डे, सारी उन्होंने वो सब चीज़ें लागू की जिसमें इकोनॉमिक्स टाइम सबको मिले, बट साहब ने भी देखा होगा, वो चीज़ें धीरे धीरे हम लागू नहीं कर पाते या रह जाते हैं। एक्स्ट्रा माइल चलने के लिए, एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट्स करने के लिए कोई जब तक बंदा तैयार नहीं है वो जीवन में सफल नहीं हो सकता। सफल होने के लिए उसको रोज़ाना अपने आप को अपडेट करना पड़ेगा। रोज़ाना जीवन कितनी तेज़ी से, जो आपके टॉपिक भी क्या है, एमर्जिंग, पहले 5-10 साल में चीज़ें एमर्ज करती थी, अब तो रोज़ाना करती है। डेली बेसिस पे चेंजेस हैं। 2-3 साल में कोई भी आपका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंस्ट्रूमेंट बेकार ही हो जाता है। कि जापान ने वो शुरू किया था कि यूज़ एंड थ्रो, धीरे धीरे सब ने अडॉप्ट कर लिया। कोई भी टेलीफोन 1 लाख का लिया हो या 2 लाख का, 3 साल से ज़्यादा मैंने किसी के पास नहीं देखा। ये सारी चीज़ों से क्या क्या बिगाड़ हो रही है अभी हम नहीं सोच। पर्यावरण का सत्यानाश हम कर रहे हैं, आगे जीवन जीना कितना मुश्किल हो जाएगा। पूरे विश्व में तूफान आ रहे हैं, समुद्री तूफान आ रहे हैं, ज़्यादा बारिश हो रही है, एनवायरनमेंट इम्बैलेंस हो गया है। पर्यावरण की रक्षा हमारे इनबिल्ट थी हमारी सोच। हमारी माताएं जिन्हें कम पढ़ी लिखी थी वो रोज़ाना सूर्य को जल देती थी या तुलसी को या पीपल के, क्यों? हमें लगता है वो फालतू की चीज़ें थी। वो सब चीज़ों पे फिर सोचिए। जो भी कुछ हम करते थे उस तर्क सम्मत था, उसका कोई आधार था, लॉजिक था। हमसे ज़्यादा साइंटिफिक सोच का कोई नहीं हो सकता। हमसे ज़्यादा कोई भी सभी का ध्यान रखने वाला। इसीलिए दीनदयाल उपाध्याय जी ने जब लिखी थे तो 7M की छोटी सी हाइपोथेसिस लिखी थी कि सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट सारे मैनेजमेंट में क्या है, तो मटेरियल है, मैनेजमेंट है, लास्ट में उनका कि मैन इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट। उसको हमने ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मान लिया था थोड़े दिन के लिए। 20-25 साल मिनिस्ट्री का नाम भी ह्यूमन रिसोर्स करते हैं। ह्यूमन रिसोर्स नहीं हो सकता, व्यक्ति कभी रिसोर्स नहीं हो सकता। व्यक्ति व्यक्ति है, मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट है, प्राइम वो है, उसी के लिए सब कुछ सोच रहे हैं। वो सुखी हो, वो किस प्रकार सुखी हो, यही सोचना, यही सारी चीज़ों का है। हमने फादर जो इकोनॉमिक्स में मान लिया, एडम स्मिथ को फादर ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स, अपने कौटिल्य को बुला दिया। 2500 साल पहले जो भी कुछ वो कह के गया, जो कुछ लिख के गया, अभी हमारे हार्वर्ड से आते हैं प्रोफेसर, अपने 1-2 साल में एक बार ज़रूर लेक्चर कराता हूँ, हाँसी के हैं। वो सिद्ध किया है उन्होंने अमेरिका में जाके कि जो भी नोबेल लॉरेट्स आज तक हुए हैं, कल भी मिला है, 3 लोगों को मिला, उन्होंने नया कुछ नहीं किया। जो भी कुछ चाणक्य ने लिखा है, कहा है, उसको वाई एक्सिस और एक्स एक्सिस में करके ग्राफिकल उनको रिप्रेजेंटेशन किया है। तो हम क्या उसको मानेंगे जब उसे पढ़ेंगे। तो थोड़ा पढ़िए, थोड़ा ज्ञान बढ़ाइए, विशेष ज्ञान अर्जित कीजिए। डिग्रियाँ होना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, सो कॉल्ड मेरिट लेना कोई बड़ी बात। आप जीवन में जहाँ जाएं, जिस भी बैंक में जाएं, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जाएं, आपकी कोई पहचान अलग से है या नहीं है। 600 करोड़ लोगों के अंदर, विश्व के अंदर पहचान कितने लोगों ने बना पाई? उसमें भारत का नाम भगवान की कृपा से बहुत अच्छा है। अमेरिका में जितने भी टॉप CEOs हैं, अगर 500 फॉर्चून कंपनियों की लिस्ट बना के पढ़ेंगे तो 70-80 के नाम भारतीयों के मिलेंगे। तो आपको उसके नाम का गर्व होना चाहिए और वैसा बनने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए। सुंदर पिचई से लेकर कोई भी नाम आप गिनाते चले जाएं। और फिर अपने यहाँ क्या कम है? अपने देश के प्रधानमंत्री ने 10 साल के अंदर पूरे विश्व को ये तो बता दिया कि हम कुछ अलग हैं, हम सबसे बात कर सकते हैं, हमारा तिरंगा लेके निकलता है तो सीज फायर हो सकता है, हमारे हज़ारों बच्चों को वापस ला सकते हैं, दूसरों को भी ला सकते हैं। तो ये क्रेडिबिलिटी कोई कम नहीं है। तो अपने ऊपर गर्व करना सीखिए कि हम हैं और हम और अच्छा बनेंगे, अपनी कमियों को दूर करेंगे। आप वो सौभाग्यशाली लोग हैं जो 2047 देखेंगे। आज़ादी से पूर्व शहीद भगत सिंह, सुखदेव, राजगुरु, वीर सावरकर कितने सपने देखे। उन सपनों को उन्होंने जीते जी ही कुचलते हुए देखा। परंतु आप वो पीढ़ी है जो आने वाले 25 साल के सपने नहीं दिखा रहे, उनको दिखा रहे, करते हुए, होते हुए दिख रहा है। 2047 का भारत आप देखेंगे, मैं और शायद मेरी उम्र के लोग नहीं देख पाएँ। वो एक सुनहरी पल होंगे जब अमेरिका भी आपको रिस्पेक्टफुल होगा, चाइना भी होगा, रूस भी होगा, और सभी देश आपके ऊपर कहेंगे कि बहुत भारतीय हैं, बहुत बढ़िया हैं, सबको साथ लेके चलते हैं, पूरे विश्व की ध्यान करते हैं, वसुदेव कुटुंबकम की बात नहीं करते, पूरे विश्व को एक परिवार मानते हैं। परिवार मानने के अंदर केवल लोगों को नहीं मानते, पूरे पर्यावरण का ध्यान करते हुए सृष्टि को एक मानते हैं। ऐसे मानव बने, इस उद्देश्य के लिए ये इंस्टीट्यूट शुरू किया है, उसके लिए हम लोग लगे हुए हैं। ये इंस्टीट्यूट आज मैं कह सकता हूँ कि पिछले 25 साल में भारत में कोई भी इंस्टीट्यूट ऐसा नहीं बना जो सबके लिए हो, जो किसी एक व्यक्ति का ना हो। एक विचार का जरूर है, इसीलिए नेशन फर्स्ट हमारा स्लोगन आज तो पूरे देश का भी है। हमने 1998 में तय किया था। महाराजा अग्रसेन जी के बारे में थोड़ा रवि जी ने बता ही दिया। 5100 साल पहले कोई व्यक्ति हुआ हो, उसने उस समय भगवान राम के वंशज होकर भी केवल यज्ञ के अंदर पशु बलि और हिंसा ना हो, उस उद्देश्य को लेकर एक कन्वर्शन किया। और वर्ण परिवर्तनशील थे भारत में, तो हम वैश्य वर्ण में आ गए, परंतु सबको साथ लेके चलना, सबका सहयोग करना, एक समता और ममता को लेके चले तो विश्व के अंदर कोई कन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं हो सकता, कोई भेदभाव नहीं हो सकता, कोई छोटा बड़ा नहीं हो सकता। इस सपने को लेके हम चल रहे हैं। आप भी इसमें हमें सहयोग कीजिए। हमारी सारी फैकल्टी, हमारे सभी विद्यार्थी इसी उद्देश्य को लेके आगे बढ़ें। आपकी ये 2 दिन तक आप मेहनत करेंगे, इससे जो भी कुछ निकले आखिर उसी से वो निकलता है, जिसको आप कह सकते हैं अमृत कह सकते हैं या मक्खन। उसको आप सोचिए, विचारिए, अडॉप्ट कीजिए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. Your wisdom and commitment to education inspire us all, and we are deeply thankful for your continued guidance and support. अब हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं आज के मुख्य अतिथि श्री गणपति जी, आरएसएस प्रचारक, जो वर्तमान में दिल्ली, हरियाणा और पंजाब प्रांत के संगठन मंत्री हैं और भारतीय शिक्षण मंडल के दिल्ली केंद्र में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभा रहे हैं। उन्होंने 2019 से शिक्षण मंडल में पूर्णकालिक विस्तारक के रूप में अपना योगदान दिया है। श्री गणपति जी की शैक्षिक पृष्ठभूमि अत्यंत प्रभावशाली है। उन्होंने अर्थशास्त्र में स्नातकोत्तर की शिक्षा पूर्ण की है। श्री गणपति जी का संगठन और शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में अद्वितीय योगदान रहा है, अथवा उनके अनुभव और मार्गदर्शन से संगठन को नई दिशा मिली है। हम आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करना चाहेंगे सर। आपसे निवेदन है कि आप कृपया मंच पर आएं।
रत्नाकरा धौतपदां हिमालय किरीटिनीं ब्रह्मराजर्षि रत्नाढ्यं वंदे भारत मातरम। जिसका चरण सागर धो रही है, हिमालय जिसका किरीट के रूप में उपस्थित है, ब्रह्मर्षि और राजर्षि इन दोनों रत्नों से समृद्ध है, ऐसे भारत माता को वंदन करता हूँ, अभिनंदन करता हूँ। विद्या की अधिदेवता माँ सरस्वती, बुद्धि प्रदायिनी सरस्वती को वंदन करता हूँ। आज के इस मंच पर उपस्थित सम्माननीय विद्वत्गण और मंच के सम्मुख उपस्थित सभी श्रेष्ठ और ज्येष्ठ शिक्षक साथी और भारत माता के वीर संतान जो यहाँ पर बड़ी संख्या में उपस्थित है, इन सभी को प्रणाम करता हूँ। हम सभी भाग्यशाली है। हम इसलिए भाग्यशाली है कि हम भारत में जन्म लिए हैं और भारत में हम मनुष्य के रूप में जन्म लिया है, ये हम दूसरी भाग्यशाली है। किसी प्राणी, पक्षी, कृमि, कीट के रूप में नहीं है, हम मनुष्य के रूप में इस भारत में हमें जन्म लिया है। ये हम सभी इसलिए भाग्यशाली हैं। भारत को समझना है, भारत को जानना है, भारत को जीना है तो भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा को पढ़ने की जरूरत है। भारत 3 चीजों के लिए माना जाता है। पहला है त्याग, दूसरा है ज्ञान, तीसरा है पराक्रम। इन 3 चीजों के लिए भारत को जाना जाता है। मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम के जो भ्राता भरत राज्य की सिंहासन को स्वीकार कर सकते थे, परंतु बिना सिंहासन को त्याग कर दिया उन्होंने, इसलिए उनके नाम पर भारत को जाना जाता है। और दुष्यंत और शकुंतला के पुत्र भरत बचपन से ही इतना पराक्रम है, शेर के मुंह से उनके दांतों को गिना सकते थे, इतना पराक्रम है, इसलिए उनके नाम पर ही भारत को माना जाता है, इसलिए भारत है। और झड़ा भरत बचपन से ही इतना ज्ञानी है, अभूतपूर्व ज्ञानी है, उनके नाम पर भारत को जाना जाता है, इसलिए भारत है। इन 3 चीज़ों के लिए भारत को जाना जाता है। ऐसे वीर संतानों के वीर पुत्र हम सभी है, इसलिए हम सब लोग भाग्यशाली है। जैसे अभी गर्ग साहब कह रहे थे शिक्षा व्यवस्था को लेके, विष्णु पुराण का एक श्लोक है, तत्कर्म यन्न बंधाया साविध्याया विमुक्तये आयासाया परम कर्म विद्या न्याशिल्प नैपुणम। कर्म वही है जो बंधन में ना बांधे, विद्या वही है जो मुक्त करे, अन्य सभी क्रिया केवल व्यर्थ परिश्रम है। हम ऐसे कर्म करना चाहिए वो हमें किसी बंधन से ना बांधे, हमें ऐसा विद्या प्राप्त करना चाहिए, ऐसे ज्ञान प्राप्त करना चाहिए वो हर बंधन से मुक्त करे। ये भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा है, भारत ज्ञान की जो पहचान है। ये विद्या का, शिक्षा का उद्देश्य क्या होना चाहिए? शिक्षा का उद्देश्य 3 है, मुक्त करी, युक्त करी और अर्थ करी। ये शिक्षा का उद्देश्य होना चाहिए। इन सभी में ही सब समावेश है, परंतु यही जो 3 है शिक्षा का उद्देश्य। अभी यहाँ पर अपने साथी डिसिप्लिन कमेटी लोग खड़े हैं, क्योंकि किसी एक व्यक्ति इस सभागार से न जा सके, कहीं ना कहीं बंधन में है, कोई उठ तो ना गए, इससे शिक्षा का प्राप्त नहीं होती। ये ज्ञान का परिभाषा नहीं है। ज्ञान वही है जो बंधन में ना बंधे, ज्ञान वही जो बंधन से मुक्त करे। केवल इस शरीर को नहीं है, पूरा आत्मा को ये भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा हमें सिखाती है। जो आज का विषय है भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा, इसमें 3 शब्द है। पहला है भारतीय, दूसरा है ज्ञान, तीसरा है परंपरा। इन 3 शब्दों को जानना उतना ही जरूरी है। भारत भावनाओं के रथ है, ज्ञान का रथ है, ये भारत है। मैं कौन हूँ, मैं इस जन्म में किस लिए जन्म लिया हूँ, ये शरीर क्या है, ये आत्म क्या है, जब ये जिस व्यक्ति को समझ में आती है, इस समझ को समझना है, ये ज्ञान है अपना। मेरा कर्तव्यों को समझना, मेरा कार्यों को समझना, मैं किस उद्देश्य के लिए मेरा जन्म इस भारत में हुआ है, ये जानना है, ये ज्ञान है। और तीसरा है परंपरा। कुछ लोग निस्वार्थ भाव से समाज के कल्याण के लिए कुछ उपक्रम को शुरुआत करते हैं, उस उपक्रम आगे बढ़ते बढ़ते प्रयोग के रूप में बदल लेती है। काल, परिस्थिति, प्रदेश और पदार्थ के अनुसार उस जो प्रयोग परंपरा के रूप लेती है। उसी परंपरा आगे बढ़ के संस्कृति के रूप में अपने बीच में है। ये जो प्रयोग पद्धति के रूप में, पद्धति परंपरा के रूप में, परंपरा संस्कृति के रूप में बदलाव होने के लिए हजारों हजारों साल लगती है। ऐसा एक परंपरा में अपने पूर्वजों ने और हम जी रहे हैं। ऐसे विरासत में मिले हुए परंपरा को संवर्धन करना, संरक्षण करके और आने वाले अगली पीढ़ियों को देने का बड़े जिम्मेदारी हम सभी का है। ज्ञान में दो भाग है, एक पराविद्या है, एक अपराविद्या है। परमात्मा को जानना, परम सिद्धांतों को जानना, ये पराविद्या है। ये अंतर्मुखी है, ये आत्मा से संबंधित है, ये हमें ब्रह्म ज्ञान की ओर हमें ले चलती है, ये पराविद्या है। और दूसरा विद्या है अपराविद्या, ये जो भौतिक समाजों को समझना, भौतिक चीजों को जानना, अक्षर का जो ज्ञान है, ये अपराविद्या है। ये मन बुद्धि से संबंधित है, ये बाहर मुखी है। ये भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा में बहुत सारे ऐसे चीजों को हमें देखने को मिलती है। ज्ञान प्रकट करने के लिए पहला जो उपकरण है वो वाणी है। वाणी के द्वारा ज्ञान का प्रकट होती है। वाणी का अनुशासन व्याकरण है। ऐसा पहला जो व्याकरण रचित किया है वो पाणिनि है। विश्व के पहला व्याकरण का रचनाकार पाणिनि है। और कौटिल्य ने अर्थशास्त्र का रचना करते हैं। आचार्य वात्स्यायन ने कामसूत्र का रचना करते हैं। भरत मुनि नाट्य शास्त्र का रचना करते हैं। ऐसे कई सारे विद्वान अपने भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा में हमें देखने को मिलती है। पाणिनि, पतंजलि, कौटिल्य, वात्स्यायनी, भरत मुनि, चरक, सुश्रुत, आर्यभट्ट, वराहमिहिर, ऐसे कई सारे जो विद्वान अपनी विभूतियां है अपने भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा में अपने अपने सहयोग, अपने अपने सहकार इस ज्ञान परंपरा को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए अपने बीच में कार्य किया है। ऐसे वीर संतानों हम सभी हैं। हम सभी को अपने धार्मिक ग्रंथों को जानना, दुनिया में सर्वश्रेष्ठ जो ग्रंथ है अपना महाभारत हो सकती है, भगवत गीता हो सकती है, रामायण हो सकती है। इन सभी की जो अंदर की जो मूल्य है, वैल्यू से अपने जीवन में उतारना, इससे ही हम भारतीय बन सकते हैं। केवल हम बाहर से देखने के लिए रंग और आकार से भारतीय है, अभी तक विचार से हमें कहीं ना कहीं पाश्चात्य है। एक बाहर के अंग्रेज आकर पूरी भारतीय शिक्षा पद्धति को बदल सकता है, तो हम सभी मिलके फिर से क्यों हम भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा को प्रतिष्ठापित नहीं कर सकते हैं क्या? ये हम सभी के लिए प्रश्न है। जो एक व्यक्ति आकर पूरे भारतीय शिक्षा प्रणाली को बदल सकता है, तो हम सभी मिलके फिर से उस शिक्षा पद्धति को हटा के 360 डिग्री एजुकेशन, गुरुकुल मूल्यों को आधुनिक शिक्षा संस्थानों में लागू करने के लिए हम सभी का सहयोग, सहकार, कर्तव्य करना हम सबका कर्तव्य है। ऐसा शिक्षा पद्धति से हम यदि पढ़कर आगे जाएंगे तो सर्वांगीण विकास, पंचात्मिक विकास अपने शिक्षा पद्धति में है। फिजिकली स्ट्रांग, इंटेलेक्चुअली क्रिएटिव, मेंटली साउंड, स्पिरिचुअली रूटेड और नेशनली प्रोडक्टिव, ऐसे पंचात्मिक विकास यदि अपने शिक्षा पद्धति से आती है तो हर एक व्यक्ति एकलव्य बन सकता है, हर एक शिक्षक चाणक्य बन सकता है। ऐसे शिक्षा पद्धति भारतीय शिक्षा पद्धति है। सशक्त, समर्थ, सदृढ़, स्वाभिमान भारत के निर्माण के लिए हम सभी का सहयोग, सहकार हर एक व्यक्ति का जिम्मेदारी है। विश्व में फिर से भारत को प्रतिष्ठापित करने के लिए, विश्व गुरु बनाने के लिए, भारतीय विश्व गुरुता हर एक चीज के लिए अभी भी है, अभी भी बन सकती है। इन सभी के लिए हम सबका योगदान हो, ऐसा हम सभी संकल्पित करें। आज से, अभी से, यहीं से हर एक व्यक्ति मन में संकल्प करे, हम इस भारत के लिए कार्य करेंगे। ऐसी योजना के साथ हम सब लोग चले, ऐसा आप सबसे विनम्र निवेदन करते हुए मैं अपने वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। सभी को प्रणाम।
हम आपका धन्यवाद करते हैं सर। आदरणीय श्री गणपति जी सर की प्रेरणादायक बातों और ज्ञानवर्धक मार्गदर्शन के लिए हम उनका दिल से धन्यवाद करते हैं। आपके विचारों ने हमें बहुत कुछ सिखाया और आगे बढ़ने की प्रेरणा दी है।
We are honored to welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Sanjay Gakha sir, currently serving as the Vice President and Regional Head for Business Development at MCX Delhi. With over 2 decades of experience in commodity markets, Mr. Gakhar is a well-recognized expert in commodity derivatives, supply chain management, foreign trade, and relationship management. Before joining MCX, Sir was associated with NAFD Limited, where he played a key role in large-scale procurement and foreign trade operations, contributing significantly to the agricultural sector. Sir also gained experience working with Britannia Industries Limited in their bread manufacturing unit. Sir holds a BTech in Agricultural Engineering and has completed his PGDRM from IRMA Anand 92-94 batch, further strengthening his deep understanding of agribusiness and commodity markets. Sir, please welcome.
Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman साहब, आपने जो वैल्यूज, डिसिप्लिन, ज्ञान प्राप्ति का जो जरिया होना चाहिए उसके बारे में जो बात करी उसका मैं एक जीता जाता एग्जांपल हूँ। मैं एक बहुत छोटे शहर से आता हूँ और थ्रू द प्रोसेस ऑफ एजुकेटिंग माई सेल्फ ऑल द टाइम, अपस्किलिंग माई सेल्फ, आई हैव रीच्ड एट दिस स्टेज। सो विजडम जो है वो उम्र में होती है, दैट दिस प्रूव्स दिस थिंग। आई वुड टॉक अबाउट द फाइनेंशियल मार्केट्स। हमारी जो एसोसिएशन है विद दिस इंस्टीट्यूट इज़ प्रेटी ओल्ड। कई सालों से प्रोफेसर सुखविंदर के साथ हम लोग प्रोग्राम करते रहते हैं। सेबी जो हमारा मार्केट का रेगुलेटर है, उनका मैंडेट है कि फिनेंशियल मार्केट के बारे में the exchanges should create awareness about the various products so that in terms of both career opportunities, in terms of being an investor in the stock market or commodity markets, you are kind of knowledgeable about this stuff. So with that intention we are here. We are happy to note that you are celebrating your 25 years. We are also celebrating World Investor Week, and this event is part of the World Investor Week events. World Investor Week एक global event है जिसमें all the countries, all the regulators, market regulators participate, and we are very proud to be here. एक शब्द आजकल हम लोग बहुत सुनते हैं, and that is platform companies or platform economies. There are few basic characteristics of platform companies. There is initial cost of setting those companies, and then there is no capital expenditure required. They have something called network effects, by which I mean as more people get associated with the platform, it becomes more and more useful to everyone who is participating on it, and they become too big to fail. They achieve a status where nobody can compete with them. So the immediate examples which come to my mind and probably to your mind would be companies like Amazon, Uber, Ola, Flipkart. All these companies are basically platform companies. They have made the most use of technology, economics, commerce. In terms of technological infra, they have set up and now they have succeeded. But the most wonderful part is the industry which I represent, the exchanges, have been the original platform companies. इंडिया की स्टॉक मार्केट में till 2019 we had around 3 crore investors. Now the number of investors in the last 5 years has grown to around 14 crores. The funds under management, or the AU, asset under management, has grown from 9 lakh crores to around 65 lakh crores in the last 10 years. Why I am sharing this data with you is, this market, generally we don't come to know about this market till we are into our mid-30s, and when we have disposable income, then only we start thinking about investment and start coming to this market. Why I am sharing this information with you is, this market is pretty large. It offers tremendous career opportunities, growth opportunities. Whether you want to become a trader yourself, you want to trade with your own capital, or you want to work in a risk management kind of role, or you want to research about the market, or you want to join an asset management company, the opportunities, the number of and the variety of opportunities is pretty large. Indian financial market has basically 3 parts. One is the stock market, as we all know about it. The objectives of stock market is for the companies, it is to raise capital, and for investors it is to get better risk adjusted returns. The size of the stock market has grown, as I said, it has become very big. Now our Honorable Prime Minister has given a target of our economy to grow from $3.5 trillion to $35 trillion in the next 25 years. So as Garg Saab said, we are in the golden period of our country, and I would request every student to make the best use of this opportunity. The second market which is part of the financial markets is the forex market, which is mainly used by importers and exporters to buy dollars or sell dollars. If you are importer, you would need to buy dollars to make payment, and if you are exporter, you would get dollars and you would kind of encash them for rupees. The third market which I represent is the commodity derivative market. Now this commodity derivative market, India is a pretty large country in terms of both population, geography, in terms of the items we consume. Commodities are basically raw materials, first stage of the value chain, and there is a price risk attached to commodities. Now what is that price risk? Next. Price risk is nothing but uncertainty about the prices, future behavior of the prices. Imagine you are working in a company which is manufacturing, say, copper cables. Now you have to buy copper and convert to copper cables. This is a live example I am telling you. We went to a company which is doing exactly this, and they participated in a tender. They got the tender. Now the price on the output side is fixed, but on the input side, or on the raw material side, the price was not fixed. And if they are not able to fix that price, the profit which they were anticipating from this transaction may turn into losses. The prices of raw materials on the input side change for a variety of reasons. The reasons are beyond your control. Some of the reasons could be geopolitical factors, for example, Russia-Ukraine war, the changes in the import duty structure. For example, Government of India changed the import duty of gold from 15% to 6%. Then the fundamental demand and supply equation. Because of these uncontrollable factors, the prices of raw materials change, and there is a term associated with this change in prices which is called volatility. For students, volatility is nothing but standard deviation. It is the distance to which various data points travel away from the mean. Now, higher the volatility, higher is the price risk. So, two scenarios are very clear. The prices are not constant, they keep changing, and higher the volatility, higher is the price change, and therefore the risk arising out of these price changes is higher. Now, how do you manage this risk? I have worked with a company called Britannia. Britannia is into the business of manufacturing bread. Now the price of bread normally does not change, but the prices of wheat and the wheat flour in the domestic mandis keep changing every hour. So Britannia has two choices. One is to buy the entire amount of wheat flour, whatever they need for the entire year in one go. Therefore, their price would be fixed on the input side also. The other option which they exercise is they enter into forward agreements with suppliers of wheat flour mills, and therefore the price is also taken care of and they don't need to worry about the warehousing part also. Now this arrangement which Britannia does with the wheat flour mills is called a forward agreement. Forward agreement has another risk which is called a counterparty default risk. Now to take away that counterparty default risk, there is a third entity which comes into the transaction, which is a commodity exchange, and that commodity exchange takes care of the execution part of the entire transaction, both on the buy side and the sell side. So if you buy anything on MCX, the commodity exchange I represent, you are assured of the delivery of the material or the price settlement of the material, and the seller who is selling on MCX is assured of the prices or the realization of the prices, and his material will go for delivery, that is also assured to him. What is the value of transactions happening every day on MCX? So there are two segments which are traded on MCX. One is the futures segment, the other is the option segment. In futures, we do around 50,000 crore worth of transactions every day. Whenever you think of a large company, by large you look at the turnover figure of that company, and the turnover figure which comes to your mind is around 5,000 to 10,000 crores annually. On MCX, every day we are transacting goods worth 50,000 crores. That is only one segment. The second segment is options, where more than 1 lakh crore worth of value is transacted every day. These are two different instruments to trade. Now, what is the benefit of having a futures contract? It appears to be little more sophisticated concept to understand, but we have a product, mentha oil, which is used by farmers in UP. The prices of mentha oil are visible on MCX for say 2 months or 3 months into future. If you go to a farmer in Chandosi and Barabanki and ask him at what rate you are willing to sell your product, he would look at the MCX prices first and then tell you whether he is willing to sell it to you or not. So that is the beauty of this platform. It makes the information availability of prices a truly global phenomenon, and that price information is available to the farmer not from one participant or two participants, from across India. Now he is in a position to decide whether he should sell it to you today or he should wait for a better price to come. Similarly, if somebody is importing say gold, we import 1,000 tons of gold every year. If somebody is importing gold, he has two channels to sell that material. One, he can sell to his normal routine trade channel in Chandni Chowk. The other option available to him is to sell on MCX. So these two price informations, make it more competitive for people to kind of take the best opportunity of profit and decide whether to sell it to their traditional channel or on the exchange platform. Now this market is regulated by SEBI. Since 2015, SEBI has taken many steps to ensure that this market grows to the full potential, to the potential as a country we have. As I said, we are the largest producer, we are the largest consumer of raw materials. And if you want to grow from 3.5 trillion to 35 trillion, 10 times in the next 25 years, commodity markets would play immense role. As students, how you can take benefit out of this market? One is from an investor point of view. The earlier stage of your life you learn about the market, the maximum benefit you can derive out of the compounding benefits of investments. That is one. Second is, as I said, this market offers you tremendous career opportunities. If you are a software expert, you can prepare or code the programs to trade the markets. If you are interested in wealth management, you can be part of that industry. If you want to become part of the research group to study about the markets, that also you can do. As I said, this market is pretty large, good amount of interaction between buyers and sellers, good opportunities, and therefore, as a framework, you should know about this market. Thank you very much.
As MCX says, trade safe, trade peacefully, trade only in commodity derivatives exchange. Thank you so much, sir. Your insights have illuminated the path forward and offered us new perspectives to ponder. We have with us Mr. Sachin Kumar, sir, joining all the way from UK and blessing us with his presence. He is the Senior Vice President of International Customers and Partnership Success and Operations at Syndigo UK. With over 2 decades of experience, Sir is a seasoned leader in data and analytics, customer success and business strategy. Throughout his career, Sir has held leadership roles across global markets, driving success for top companies like Riversan and Evalue, sir. Sir holds a mechanical engineering degree and has completed executive education from IIM Bangalore. He would now be connecting with us virtually, requesting you, sir, to please share your insights with us.
Hi, can you hear me okay? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure joining you from the UK. I've been hearing very valuable insights from your speakers. As Mr. Gakar talked about, like him, I'm also from a small town. I come from Haria, moved to about 11 years ago full time. Just by the way of quick introduction, I think you already mentioned about me. My role is to make sure that in my company, Syndigo, which is about a $2 billion valuation company, headquartered in the US, I look after in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia, their customers. And we are a global SaaS leader in software as a service. My role is to ensure that we keep our customers, we expand the value we deliver to our customers, and then we also turn our customers into great advocates and champions. I worked across retail, CPG, pharma, oil and gas in the past, and my main background has been really into data. So adding value to companies through data analytics, data management, and data consulting. Now, I'm very aware that here in this conference there are various type of participants. Of course, there are three main constituents here. We have, of course, the academicians, and we also have the students. So I will try to address all the three constituents as I go through my presentation. We'll first of all talk about the technology and data trends. There is a lot going on in the world of technology right now. We are really at a magical time just for India, but also in the world of tech in many ways. So I'll talk about from my experience what I see going on in technology and data and how is it impacting us. We'll talk about a little bit the latest trends, so more from how the workforce is changing, how the workplace is changing, how the work culture is changing. I'll also try to talk about a few actionable insights for the young professionals as to what those trends mean for your students. And I will also try to share a few reflections from my limited experience about what are my 3 tips to success in a professional space. Arthur C. Clarke said, any really advanced technology is indistinguishable from it. And we are truly, the key when it comes to data and technology is to make sure that we, as participants in knowledge economy, we look at technology as a friend. We look at it as how it can make me more effective. How can it allow me more leverage And when it will make job easier. And one important trend, of course, that everybody hears about in this space is generative artificial intelligence. Now, I'm sure everybody has used ChatGPT. You can ask nowadays, go to ChatGPT, ask it to tell a story, ask it to make a presentation for you, you can ask it to also, create a set of insight for you. It can help people do their homework, office work, etc., all sorts of things. While the mod had really been about you give it a text question and it will give a text answer. We will see in the coming months, not just years, that the exchange to go out ChatGPT and it will run application for you. We are seeing that this technology is accelerating at the speed which companies are able to develop applications, they are able to create software and so on and so forth. We also will tomorrow, in again next year or so, orchestrate complex workflows. So let's take an example of a call center. That in a call center, any customer calls and is upset for something, and the call goes on for 10 minutes. You can now have the AI look into that call, summarize that call for you, do a sentiment analysis of that call, see if there is a risk of this customer leaving because of the tone in which they talk to you, and also if we agreed to do something for that customer, AI can take care of those things and make sure that those things happen and basically create a workflow around it. So this is absolutely opening new possibilities where humans will be able to use AI to become more powerful, intelligent, and also more flexible, more value of your time. The other thing we see is under value chains. I'm sure you see this in India also, how sustainability is at the forefront of businesses right now. ESG, sustainability is quite a big thing in Europe also, and obviously government start asking a kit that you buy in the supermarket or a product that you buy in the supermarket, the sustainability data has to be printed. Now that data is ultimately coming from the farmer to the factory, to the manufacturer, and to the retailer. And just through connected data ecosystems, you will be able to, now we are able to get the data from its original source in the hands of the consumer who is buying the product in the supermarket, just through connected ecosystems, connected IT systems. And the world of API microservices has made this collaboration very possible, and also it has allowed us to solve real world problems. I'll give an example of a company called Vitality, which is into insurance in the UK. Their use case is very simple, that if you stay fit, we don't have to pay your insurance, and that means that we actually can subsidize you, we can incentivize you to work hard on your steps, on your workouts, etc., etc. So they actually give Apple Watches, subsidized Apple Watches, as long as you do your points, they're able to give you discount against your Apple Watch. They also give you out, and they'll give you shoes if you can reach a certain point. And Vitality, Apple Watch, Itsu, the meal company, the shoe company are all, but they are each other to an access to the next. And of course, data analytics. I mean, big data being a key theme. I started my career in data analytics about 20 years ago, and if you see, it has gone from predicting sales to predicting weather patterns to now also forecasting in a factory, in a manufacturing plant when a machine is going to fail, and hence what you should do to maintain that machine upfront. through data, through various sensors inside the machine and so on and so forth. So this is definitely here to stay and is actually going to grow. And the last one is cloud native. So you see companies, they're advancing, they're becoming bigger and bigger, and you see that more and more of the actual applications or the work that currently other companies do will in future be done by these companies. They will acquire these smaller players. It's already happening in certain industries and will become bigger. And then, of course, we all need to adapt to trend the other trend. Let's go to the next slide and talk about some workplace trends. Now, one thing I realized and I always see is that degree is one thing. Degree is promise that that a certain person is able to add a certain amount of value. But skills combined with the degrees is really about, is this person able to add value or not in a real world, in an actual scenario. And as Dr. Garg also talked about, that it's ultimately about making sure that we don't just study, we understand what we study and we truly use it to advance ourselves. So that trend is going to continue and it's actually going to become stronger and stronger. Hybrid work, we see obviously in Europe, post-COVID, hybrid work is here to stay and companies are having a few office days but also a few remote days. West is also talking about a 4-day work week, but obviously those 4 days are very intense days so that you can actually get done the 5 days worth of work in 4 days. The last one is, or the second last one is the emotional intelligence. We see that workforce is getting more and more diverse, more and more about various backgrounds, various languages. India is already a very diverse country. So DEI, which is basically diversity, equity and inclusion, is quite a big thing and ultimately ensuring that the employees are emotionally intelligent with their customers, with their emotionally being intelligent with their employee is quite an important thing and quite a big trend. And lastly, adaptive leadership. So we see the best employees being the ones who understand that what the company is really striving for, what is the common goal that we are after as an organization and as a team, and that has to come from leadership to downwards. It's a very changing world, and in this changing world, it's extremely important that we stay at the forefront of being adaptive, being flexible, and lead our employees with that kind of a emotional and adaptive lens. Now, what does it mean for you? So, obviously, now I'm addressing to the students. All these are fine, but what does it mean? What's the so what for the young professionals? My first point is understand the why. A lot of times we see young professionals really focused on the what. What is the job? What is the task? What is to be done? They don't understand in the beginning of their career the why. The why of the company, why of your customer, the why of your boss. What is it that the boss and the company and the customer is after? And why does it matter to them? If you understand the why, your what will be a lot better, you will be much more effective. Secondly, making sure that you augment your hard skills. So hard skill is somebody is doing a job in finance, somebody is doing a job in trading, somebody is a manager. That's the hard skill. But ensuring, like I talked about in the previous slides, that you keep a tab on the innovations in your space and develop a knack for data-driven decision making. See how AI technology is changing your workplace hard skills. You also look at technology and AI as the other skill set that you must learn and you must stay at the forefront of. Thirdly, develop soft skills. Again, very important. I'm always surprised by staff in the company who understands a lot but is not able to structure, is not able to articulate, is not listening. They are speaking, they are hearing, but they're not listening. So ensuring that you develop the habit and the skill set for structuring your point, listening in the right way, articulating it in A, B, and C, in the right way for the route that you are in. And this is truly one thing that differentiates the great from the good. A lot of people can be good, but only certain people can be great. Again, various speakers talked about the value of reading, the value of keeping yourself updated. Reading, honestly, is the biggest supercharger you can get. Develop your perspective, develop your thinking, and it actually makes you multidimensional. And the more variety of reading you do, reading about, again, Indian history, our scriptures, reading about technology, the more you will realize that you become multidimensional and you actually become, you actually develop more layers of understanding within you, and hence the better ability to also regulate the brain. And lastly, know your strengths. Nobody has capitalized on their weaknesses and has done a great job. You must know your strength. I definitely recommend there is a test called Strengths Finder, especially for young people. You should take this test. This actually gives you, based on a questionnaire, your top 5 strengths. And if that you know what are you, and then how can you realize and put those things to make the right impression. Part of knowing the strengths for me is also about developing habits of meditation. I did age 15, and that changed my life. Really gave a rebirth and made me a difference in many ways. It's my last slide to always simplify and come to the top 3 or the top 2 things. Join a growing industry, especially if you're looking for placement. I was very lucky, again, personal reflection, the technology and software. When I joined the industry in 2004, 2005, software and tech had great growth. It still has great growth. So join a growing industry. That will again give you a platform, and that will also make you part of a group which is going through transformation, going through new learnings, going through innovations, and hence going to growth. My second point is Manthan. We are living in a very changing world, and this is going to change even more in the times to come. The best skill set I have figured out is to make sure that we reflect, right? There is this, we have the story of the Sagar Manthan, and every day we all go through Manthan. But if you go through that journey with an open attitude and truly appreciate the bads that come with the goods and enjoy the goods but learn from the bads, then you truly become more mature. And you also become somebody who is expanded, whose mind is expanded, whose mind is not closed. So make sure that we continuously reflect. And reflect, there is a simple sentence I always use for my team and also for people whom I mentor, that what's in it for me, right? If a certain situation is not conducive, it's painful, what is the nature trying to teach me in that moment? And that sentence, the answer to that sentence is really what my view Manthan is. So do the Manthan, but in this changing world, keep on evolving your hard skills and soft skills as time goes. And lastly, find your Krishna. I was very lucky that from my college time, from office to sports, I was able to find a lot of mentors, a lot of people who give enhanced perspectives and truly helped me evolve. And they gave insights which I could not have gotten. I read Mahabharata, Gita a lot, and a lot of people think that Mahabharata Gita is the story of Krishna, and it is. But for me, it's as much a story of Arjuna also, right? Arjuna is somebody who is skilled, who is open. He has no ego when Krishna gives him a direction or gives him a certain insight. He has no ego, he is open. So the most important thing you can do to yourself is to find that Arjun in you, find that open, Manthan, Arjun in you. And if you find that Arjun, then Krishna will definitely find you. the quest is not for Krishna, in my humble opinion. The quest is for Arjun inside us, and Krishna will always come if you have the Arjun in you. So with that, I conclude my presentation. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. I would love to continue the dialogue and sort of connect with anybody who's interested in having a discussion, and especially to the students. This is my way of giving back. I'm happy to mentor, guide, support in any way I can. If you can scan this QR code, you can connect with me on LinkedIn. And like I said, this is my pleasure to be here, and this is my attempt to share back with the society from where I have taken a lot. Thank you very much.
Students, thank you so much for your patience, but kindly maintain your decorum. We extend our deepest appreciation to Mr. Sachin Kumar sir for his valuable insights. Your knowledge and vision has provided us with a roadmap for our future. As students of management, we are grateful for the tips you have provided us for our successful and professional success. Our next keynote speaker is Dr. Prasannanshu sir. He is a distinguished professor at National Law University, Delhi. With a diverse academic background, holding multiple advanced degrees in linguistics, law and literature, Sir is currently the Dean of Open and Distance Learning at NLUD and serves as the Director of the Center for Linguistics Justice and Endangered Languages. Sir's expertise span across endangered languages, law and linguistics with a focus on the intersection of law, culture and communication. Dr. Prasannanshu sir has been a fellow at the Institute for Advanced Studies in Humanities, Edinburgh, and has contributed significantly to the projects on preserving indigenous languages while collaborating with institutions globally. Please sir, we welcome you.
Good afternoon, dear students, my friends, colleagues, and the distinguished guests here. It is my 20th year of association with Maharaja Hussain Institutes. I joined as a teacher in 2004, and this association has been such wonderful, memorable, and indelible for me that whenever I get a chance of coming, whenever I hear there is a possibility, I just run. सब कुछ छोड़ छाड़ के एकदम से आ जाता हूँ मैं. आज फिर ये सौभाग्य मुझे मिला है और सबसे पहले परम आदरणीय श्री नंद किशोर गर्ग जी को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ, धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करता हूँ अपना. हमारा जो जुड़ाव है, मैं शायद बीच में एक आध बार इधर उधर भी गया, उसके बाद पुनः आ गया और अब भी मैं आता ही रहता हूँ. इस बार शायद 16 साल बाद आया हूँ और फिर भी आया हूँ आपके पास. ये जुड़ाव हमारा मानवता के आधार पर है. नंद किशोर गर्ग जी ने जो बातें कही अभी सुबह आप सबको, जो अपने अनुभवों से बताया, मुझे लगता है वो हर शिक्षा से ऊपर की शिक्षा है. उससे पहले आपके जो कुल गीत में जो विचार थे, उनमें से एक विचार को मैं केवल रेखांकित करूंगा और उसके बाद आगे बढ़ूंगा कि भारतीयता ही सब कुछ है. हम लोगों के लिए शिक्षा का आधार भारतीय मूल्य ही हो सकता है और जो कुछ हमें विरासत में मिला है, स्वतः मिल गया, बिना किसी प्रयास के मिल गया है, उसे संजोना, उससे सीखना, उससे आगे बढ़ना, यही इस संस्थान से हमें सबसे अधिक मिल सकता है. आप एक समय पर एल्यूमनस होंगे, यहाँ के एल्यूमनाई हो जाएंगे. मुझे ऐसा ही लगता है कि मैं यहाँ का विद्यार्थी था और आज मैं एक एल्यूमनस होकर वापस आया हूँ. हमारे मध्य में गणमान्य व्यक्तियों में श्री गणपति जी भी हैं. उनके साथ मंच साझा करने का मुझे सौभाग्य मिला. धन्य महसूस किया मैंने अपने आप को. उनके विचार जो मैंने अभी कहा, ये सब एक ही थीम था और उनके विचारों को सुनकर उत्साहवर्धन हुआ। मेरे अनेक मित्र यहाँ पर उपस्थित हैं। डॉक्टर भट्ट साहब हैं, बाकी सबका नाम मैं लेना चाहता हूँ, पर मुझे लगता है कि समय की सीमा है, इसलिए मैं थीम के ऊपर आता हूँ। द थीम गिवन टू मी इज सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स. All of us know that there are 17 sustainable development goals. Let me start, and I am not going to list everything. I am not going to talk about everything, but whatever is contextual to you, I will be talking about it. One more thing that I would like to share with you is that I could have been a teacher in the management section. That's a very interesting story. I was already teaching in MAIT, and then one day there was an interview. There was a vacancy, and Nandkishore Garg was also there. He was surprised to see me, and our director of that time, he said, "I won't leave you." Your director Kakkar Sahab had taken me. Perhaps my destiny was different from, but ultimately I taught in a management school, that is Skyline University College in UAE. I have some background in management also. I will try to connect today with management these sustainable goals. Thank you very much for this slide. I wonder whether this clapping is for me, for the light, or this is an indicator. Whatever it may be, I will be very brief. Please don't worry. One of the goals that really fascinated me, out of the 17 goals, I think you know that they are about the basic things like poverty, elevation, food, health, education, gender equality, etc. One of them is responsible consumption. That is the 10th goal. It is very important for us to be aligned with the goals of our nation, and also because that is the direction in which the industry, business and law, everything will be aligning. I would like to say something quote something from Ishopanishad, which I think underlines this very well. The first shlok is Ishavasasya idam sarvam yat kinch jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitha ma gridha kasya chit kinsvit dhanam. It means that everything belongs to God, and we should not be greedy about anyone else's wealth. That is why enjoy and utilize the things, but with a feeling of detachment. Tena tyaktena bhunjitha. So this is, I think, the center of the word sustainable development. I would also like to say that sustainable and development are sort of two redundant. There is some redundancy in the expression. What is the redundancy? Development can only be sustainable. Can anything be called development if it is not sustainable? If after a few years, decades, or maybe even after a century or two, if we are on the verge of finishing ourselves, can it be called development? In terms of environment, we are seeing this. We have developed the industries, there is development. We have developed science and technology, that is development. But is it really development? Because where we are today we are facing climate change. Today the problem is of our very existence, whether we can exist as a species, whether the planet's survival is ensured or not. So is it development? This is the central thing we should always keep answering. As students of management, you have a very deep responsibility, management of resources, whether it is in any field. Is there any field where management is not required? What do you think? Is there anyone who thinks that proper management of anything, whether it is education, an educational institution, whether it is the education at the level of the country, what we require is proper allocation of resources at the right place, and there your role is important. Poverty alleviation also has three dimensions, many more, but prominently three dimensions are there. One is technology, how to grow more food, how to innovate, and also the second one is management of it, like public distribution systems, and law is there at the bottom of it. We are lucky that in this institution we have all the three streams, that is management, education of technology, and law. When we take all of these things together, certainly we can follow a balanced approach. Likewise, for food and poverty, they are closely related, and as I said, many of these things may apply there also. Again, education is another sustainable development goal. Gender equality, by creating more job opportunities, will lead to gender equality, and technology has a great role in it, management has a role in it, clean energy, work and economic growth. Some of these are underlined as the development goals. But the last one I will discuss with you, that one is known as partnership. Partnership, or also known as collaborations, they are very important. Can we do anything on our own? Perhaps we cannot. What is required in today's world, whether it is academics, whether it is technology, whether it is running a company, we require to partner with others. I think this has captured the spirit of development and in a sustainable way. Finally, sustainability is enshrined in this saying, Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashantu, ma kaschit dukh bhavet. And everyone knows the meaning of this. When we are praying that may everyone be happy, no one sees misery or disease, then certainly we are summing up all the development goals. This is development. And finally, I would like to say, as Ganpati ji mentioned a few minutes ago, Tat karma yanna bandhaye sa vidya ya vimuktaye. In Delhi University's motto, this is written, Sa vidya ya vimuktaye. Please ponder upon it, think about it. Education is that liberates, not something that binds. If we get into narrownesses, that is binding. The whole effect of education should be liberating. You should feel empowered, liberated, and capable of doing some good. Thank you very much.
We appreciate your generosity, sir, in sharing your knowledge and experiences. Your words have motivated us to strive for excellence.
Before a vote of thanks, it's a short while to give a memento to our guest of honor and keynote speaker. I would request Shri Ganpati ji, please come on the dais for a memento, and also I would request our founder chairman, sir, please just come for 2 minutes just to give memento. Director ma'am also, Professor Amit Gupta ji, head of the department, and organizing team also may join. Please, hurry up. Dr. Sukhwinder Singh, please join.
I request Chairman Sir to kindly present the memento to our guest. Organizing team, kindly join them.
दिया था
Professor Dr. Amit Gupta sir has been the head of Department of Management and has more than 18 years of teaching experience and 3 years of industry expertise. He supervises PhD scholars and focuses on decision sciences and operations management. He is also actively involved in NGOs and social work. Requesting you, sir, to please come and present a vote of thanks.
गुड आफ्टरनून। कई बार तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट कहती है कि आपको थोड़ा शॉर्ट रखना है और जल्दी जाना है। So I appreciate my young entrepreneurs, those who are sitting with us for the past 2 hours. I hope they had learned a very good things. जब हम लोगों ने ये स्टार्ट किया था, चेयरमैन सर ने एक चीज़ बोली थी, वसुदेव कुटुंबकम। इसका मतलब आप लोग सब समझिए। ये संस्कृत में भी लिखा गया है और इसका इंग्लिश में अगर कहते हैं, द वर्ल्ड इज वन फैमिली। द आइडिया ऑफ द फ्रेज रिमेन्स रेलिवेंट टुडे एज इट एम्फसाइजेस अ ग्लोबल पर्सपेक्टिव, प्रायोरिटाइजिंग द कलेक्टिव वेल-बीइंग ओवर इंडिविजुअल और फैमिली इंटरेस्ट। इट एनकरेजेस टू थिंक अबाउट द वेलफेयर ऑफ अदर्स, fostering global solidarity and responsibility, especially in addressing the crucial issues like climate change, sustainable development, peace and tolerance of difference. अगर आप लोगों ने थोड़ा सा भी अवेयरनेस रखा हो, आज से ग्रैप 1 लग चुका है। ग्रैप 1 रिलेट्स टू द पॉल्यूशन स्टेज 1। आप जितने यहाँ पे यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स बैठे हैं, यंग स्टूडेंट्स बैठे हैं, यू कैन कनेक्ट थ्रू सोशल मीडिया और थ्रू इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट एंड प्लीज़ टेक अ प्लेज कि इस दिवाली हम क्रैकर फ्री दिवाली बनाएं। क्योंकि इंडिया में क्या होता है, जिस रूल्स को बनाया जाता है उसको तोड़ने के लिए लोग और आगे बढ़ जाते हैं। अगर कोई गवर्नमेंट ने रूल बनाया है कि क्रैकर फ्री दिवाली बनानी है, पॉल्यूशन कम करना है, तो ये आप लोगों के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि आप इसको कितना फॉर्मुलेट कर सकते हैं, कितना फोकस कर सकते हैं, कितना ज़्यादा सर्कुलेट कर सकते हैं। इट्स अ हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू, प्लीज़ बिलीव इन वसुदेव कुटुंबकम and work for your climate. So I'm here to propose a vote of thanks. I just take 2 minutes for that. So good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of organizing team and the entire fraternity of MAIT, it is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this special occasion. I would like to express my heartiest gratitude to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Dr. Nandkishore Ji, Founder and Chief Advisor MAITS, Shri Vineet Kumar Lohia Ji, Chairman MAITS, Professor Dr. J.V. Desai Sir, Director General MAIT, Professor Dr. Neelam Sharma Ma'am, Director MAIT, Professor S.S. Deshwal Sir, Dean MAIT, Professor Dr. Sachin Gupta Sir, Dean RNI. We are honored by your presence in this program. Your words of wisdom and consistent support has always been an inspiration to us. I would also like to express my deepest gratitude to all the delegates from the industry and academia, namely Shri Ganpati Ji, RSS Pracharak, Mr. Shankar Gakar, Regional Head North at MCX, Professor Pranshu Ji, Dean of NLU, and of course the alumni of MAIT, and Mr. Sachin Kumar, Senior Vice President at Syndigo UK. Your participation and valuable insights have enriched the discussions, contributing to a dynamic exchange of ideas. Your insights into the emerging trends in technology and management have broadened our understanding and inspired us to think critically about the future. A special thanks to you, to our organizing committee, all my colleagues, faculty members from the Department of Management for their relentless efforts in putting together this event. Your meticulous planning and dedication have ensured everything runs smoothly. To all our sponsors and partners, we appreciate your generous support, which has made this conference possible. Your commitment to advancing knowledge in our field is commendable. I also want to acknowledge all the participants who joined us from various parts of the world. Your engagement, questions and discussions have fostered a spirit of collaboration and learning. A heartfelt thank to the technical team and volunteers who worked behind the scenes to ensure that our sessions were seamless and enjoyable. Finally, I would like to give a big round of applause to our students. Your enthusiasm and dedication have been truly inspiring, and you are the future of this field. As we leave here today, let us carry forward the knowledge we have gained and the connections we have made. Together we can navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead in ever-evolving landscape of technology and management. Thank you once again to everyone.
Us. With this, we would like to express our deepest appreciation to all the esteemed dignitaries present here today. Your gracious presence has truly elevated this event, as well as your valuable insights will inspire and guide us for the years to come. We are honored to have this opportunity to learn from your wisdom and experience. We would also like to thank all the students present here for being such an amazing audience and for their esteemed continued support.